Correct. It's everything. It's the rhythm. It's still all rhythm mastery.
He does a remarkable job of taking care of his body and getting recovery. I don't know. I don't know that's in the best interest of him and us if he does that.
That's a goal, but it's it. But I don't. It's something I ain't discussing right now.
Okay, so LeBron kept his double-figure streak intact scoring-wise, but he's really struggled with the shot over the last 10 days or so. He missed his last 19 three-pointers, and that's his longest streak of misses from deep since his rookie season, and that was all the way back in 2003. Richard, you played alongside LeBron. You won a championship with LeBron. This is just uncharacteristic what we're seeing from him. This is one of the worst shooting stretches we've seen in his career. Is there enough left in the tank for him to keep carrying this Lakers team?
Well, he's not supposed to be carrying this team. And there's a lot of statistics that are going around showing the usage rate of Anthony Davis during the early 10-4 stretch. And then the usage rate of LeBron. They've kind of flip-flopped during this stretch. But when I look at LeBron, you look at the start of the season, he was in full defer mode. You look at the amount of triple-doubles that he was hitting, a career high consecutive triple-doubles. So we have that. And then couple weeks later, we have an individual that is struggling to shoot because the usage rate is so high. If you're talking about, and really the only person that you can compare it to at this point in time is Kareem. When Kareem was at this age, he had Magic Johnson, he had James Worthy, he had Byron Scott. He had a much more talented team around him. LeBron James needs help. That is the end of it. Does he need to take a break?
You guys, what is up? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Just Simply Sports here with me. My name is Kaja. If you're new here, this is the first time, I welcome you. Please like and subscribe. If you're not new, you've been rocking out. You know how I feel about you. I appreciate you. La Familia. LeBron James, I honestly feel like, I don't know why he's trending. I know why he's trending because it's LeBron freaking James, right? But are we surprised that he is struggling at some point? I don't know. I know people keep saying, well, this is uncharacteristic. He hasn't struggled like this since his rookie year. It's been over 20 years, over 2 decades. The man's entitled. I think he's earned the right to have some bad games, to have some slippage. I mean, you have players who are playing for one season who don't even look like he does. You have players who are playing for a few seasons and having slippage. I mean, so has he not earned the right? But I said this a long time ago. If you have not seen the video, I said a while ago. The Lakers are absolutely messing with LeBron's what good time he has left. They're messing it up. He needs more help. That bench needs more help. Be it LeBron carrying the load, or if he passes that torch and says, hey, AD, tag you in. Come on, my guy. You got it. You take it in. They need help. That is on any team. I don't care what team sport it is. You need more than 1 or 2 people to carry a team for 82 games. You need more than 2 people to carry a team past 82 games into playoffs, into the final round of the playoffs, into that championship round, to contend for a championship. Because you still have to have some gas in the tank throughout the whole season to get you there. You got to have even more gas in the tank to get you past the playoffs into the final round. And when you get to that final round, you don't want to be depleted. I feel like that's what happened with Minnesota. They weren't used to getting as far as they did. And I feel like Anthony Edwards specifically, I feel like once they got past like Denver, they just hit a wall. Like, there's a certain kind of training, I feel like, I could be wrong, but I feel like there's a certain kind of training that goes into playing for 82 games. It goes past playing 82 games into playoffs and playing in 1 round, 2nd round, final round. You know what I mean? Like, there's a certain kind of training that goes so that you can pace yourself while still playing at a high level, but not too high that you don't want to hit a wall you absolutely need to really break through the wall, if that makes sense. I feel like this is trending all over the place, but ultimately I feel like we know that LeBron is getting to turn 39. The man's almost 40 years old. We have to stop acting like he needs to retire now. I don't know why. I don't think he needs to retire unless he absolutely wants to. He is still giving more than players who are half his age. Let that man live, and before the trade deadline, Rob Pelinka, JJ, get that man some help. How about you get Quincy out of the freaking G League? Because we know that he's more than capable. He's more than ready, and put him out there. Games like they played Utah and then they went ahead and played the Timberwolves. Timberwolves have had a rocky season. They're going to absolutely come out and try to demolish the Lakers. That's who Ant Man is. He wants to demolish and annihilate anybody that he's playing with. He doesn't really care if it's LeBron, if it's KD. Like he doesn't really care. He's there to win and to dominate while he's doing so. When the Utah Jazz, and that was like a 1 point game, but when you are playing these teams, because LeBron is older, when you are playing, even if he's not older, people get tired. I know that we think that these NBA players, because they're paid so many millions, I feel like we forget that they're still people and that they get tired. These are still people. They still get tired. And even the teammates who are younger, you know what I mean? They do get tired when you play a certain amount of games back to back, one day off. You're traveling here, traveling back there, traveling over here. Like that does wear on your body. I don't care who it is. Now LeBron is older. He has way more mileage on him than some other, obviously younger teammates. But how about I like JJ. I love watching him when he was on First Take. The way he breaks down games. From he's so he breaks down everything. He's so like analytical. You know what I mean? So I always love watching him, listen to him speak. But him as a coach, gotta remember he's still learning, and I feel like nobody. That's why Darvin Ham, didn't want to use LeBron as much, last season. I feel like he caught flack for that, but he was trying to help him out, trying to protect him in a sense, and LeBron didn't want to listen. And I feel like that's why ultimately he's out of there. Now JJ, I don't know exactly what their relationship is. I know they have mutual respect for one another, but will JJ be like LeBron? You need to have a seat. Like, I know you want to play. I'm the coach. I know you're LeBron. You're the GOAT. I get it. You need to have a seat. We're gonna have to sit you down. We're gonna have to load manage you. I know that you don't want to do that, and I respect that LeBron doesn't want to use the load management card because you do have fans who save up, who want to watch you play, and and so on and so forth. But you also have to keep in mind your health, right? And I think as a fan, I am a fan of this game. I don't want to see anybody hurt. You know what I mean? They're not going to do anything in the playoffs or in this season without a healthy LeBron James and or a healthy AD or both of them. There's no way around it. You need those two, point blank and a period. So sometimes you got to protect the player from themselves. And if LeBron needs to sit down for a game, then he needs to sit down for a game. If he needs to come in for 15 minutes, 20 minutes as opposed to 32, you know what I mean? Or 35, then sit your ass down. Respectfully, you know what I mean? And I'm going to have somebody else come in. You have so many young, hungry players who are ready, who can contribute, like Quincy. He's not the only one who can contribute, who need the development, who need the time, who need to learn, and you're not using them. It's not making sense. Let these young cats get more acclimated, get their chemistry flowing. That way, when it's time and the playoffs roll around, or after All-Star break, you need to put your foot to the gas to make sure that you get the right, the right footing, the right seating, the right matchups, or whatever have you. You have your second, you have your bench who's ready, who's strong, who can come in and absolutely take over. If you need a night off, if you get hurt, that take a few days off. Like this is the time now. This is the time now. The West is wide open. There's so much talent in the West. Really, things are going to keep fluctuating from the top to the middle to the bottom. You don't want to be all the way at the bottom, obviously. But at the same time, you don't want to run this man to the ground. I'm not worried about LeBron personally. We know that what he's capable of, but he is getting older. You know what I mean? So let's just relax. Let's not overthink it. You know what I mean? How about just get him some help? Like Jefferson said, get him some help. He needs help. And now is the time to start letting that bench develop and get their chemistry flowing with AD, with LeBron, D'Lo. I don't know what's going on with him. He's inconsistent. Austin Reeves, he's on, he's off. I don't know what's going on with him. But this is the time now to either really make some trades, or get ready to make some trades, or let this bench really develop so that when you need them, they can come in and give you as much production as possible so that you can contend for a championship. Because the Lakers are not just playing and using LeBron at this point where he is in his career just to be out there for the hell of it. It's not for money. He's a billionaire. His son is there already. You know what I mean? If for him, it's championship or not. So if he's gonna be playing, don't waste his good time. Don't waste that man's time. You know what I mean? Like, come on. Do right by him, do right by your players, and call some up in the G League. If the ones you have on the bench are not really cutting it, then let some of those hungry dogs about the G League who have a chip on their shoulders and they got something to prove. And you can see what you got, what trades can be made, and who can stay. What do you guys think about this situation with LeBron and the Lakers? Let me know in those comments, and I will see you in the next video.